Yo, Aries, what's up? Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. You guys are amazing. I freaking appreciate you. We're going to see what's going on for you for this week ahead. See what you guys need to look out for, be aware of, what to expect. I hope all is well with you. Let me know if this reading helps or resonates by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below on how you can book. And yeah, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries. Let's see what the vibes are looking like for the next 7 days, what to expect, how to handle the energy that's at play. Lots of interesting stuff going on in the stars, so we'll see how it plays out for you, Aries, what to expect. Okay, so we have the black egg and we have the unicorn. Wow. Freaking wow. We got double spirit energy. There's only 7 of those cards in my entire animal deck. We got the frog as well. Okay, that's interesting. I just did Leo's reading and Leo also had double spirit, but they had 2 different cards. There's only 7 of those cards. I'm like, damn, you and Leo, the fire signs, hella protected. We have the rabbit at the bottom of the deck. Tell me why I just heard scaredy cat. Are you a scaredy cat, Aries? You feeling like a scaredy cat? What's going on? You feeling a little nervous? Oh, raccoon underneath that. Yeah, there's a bit of nervousness here. There's a new beginning. Something is beginning for you and you're like feeling nervous, or you're kind of feeling anxious, or you're worrying about something here. I see that there's a big release, a big emotional release, or, you know, over this next week or so, you might be feeling way more sensitive than usual. And you're like, why am I crying? Or why do I feel like a hot mess? You're going through a lot of interchanges, a lot of energetic upgrades, a lot of spiritual upgrades, a lot of changes to even how you see yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others. There's this vibe of communication and how the conversations might be kind of triggering, or certain people are triggering things within you, or vice versa. It's like you could be triggering people around you, or it's kind of both, to be honest, because you're obviously feeling the weight of it all. You feel like the world, dude, I can't speak today. The world is on your shoulders with the frog. Oh my gosh, I gotta speak slower. See, the black egg literally rules the throat, right? There's like this throat activation taking place here. So this next week, you guys really do need to speak what's on your mind and the unicorn rules the third eye, right? So speaking your truth, delivering your truth, sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge, sharing your information, sharing even your spiritual experiences or psychic information that you have come into or you may receive. Probably a lot this week. You're probably going to receive a lot of downloads or messages or information. It might be very overwhelming. It might be emotional. You might be connecting with, like, really working with spirit this week. Shout out to the light workers who are listening. If you're a light worker, if you work with energy in any way, shape, or form, yeah, you feeling the vibes of it this week. You are heavily. And so, you know, just take it easy on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be patient. You're not losing your mind. You're not going crazy. But yeah, the energy's intense and you're feeling it. You're very sensitive. And also just got to point out that there's a lot of energetic protection from your spirit guides, your angels, your guardian angels. They're around you always, but especially at this time. So whenever you're in need, whenever you're feeling like you can't carry the weight, just ask for them to step in, ask for them to help you, ask for them to guide you, ask for their assistance. They're there, they will help you, and you're not alone. Like, there's a lot of support around you. But at this time, you might be feeling a bit lonely, or you might be feeling with the unicorn, you're feeling like you're standing out, you're feeling like different than the rest, or you're kind of feeling like maybe you're considered the black sheep in your family or in your community, where you feel like people just don't seem to get you or understand you, or people are judging your truth or the things that you're saying. Some people don't understand. Well, you know what I say is, like, the ones who get it, get it. The ones who don't. You can't force that on them. That's their life. They're on their own journey. The ones that get it, the ones that understand you, or the ones who, they don't even have to understand you, right? But you can have your different opinions or different beliefs, but it's just like coming together and supporting one another. That's what matters the most, is that you're around people that support you, who believe in you, who uplift you and respect you enough to at least hear you out. there's conversations that you're having this week, and it's eye-opening, to say the least. It's very revealing. The unicorn, we have the full moon in this card. So this is like a very deep, heavy, energetic kind of vibe in this card, where it really does talk about illumination and secrets coming to light, and even knowing things before it happens, or having a feeling about something and then like it was right all along. So your intuition about something could be proven correct this week. Finding the like something that you were suspecting, or something you were thinking of, or you kind of had suspicions of, but there was no physical proof or physical evidence. It's like maybe this week or so, it's like right in front of you, or it's like you can't ignore it anymore. There's something about the truth that's coming out though, or you're communicating your truth, or there's like there's a big release, y'all. There's a big release. So let's get into the tarot. Let's get the specifics of what's really going down. But there's something about the truth, and like something about you either knowing the truth, needing to speak the truth, or you discovering the truth. So, and that rabbit energy at the bottom of the deck, you feeling nervous, you feeling scared, you feeling anxious, you're feeling antsy, you feeling like a scaredy cat, but it's gonna be okay. You're going, obviously, whatever this discomfort that you're feeling, you're going through some growing pains, but you are getting stronger each and every day that passes by. I'm going to be using the revelations for your reading today, and probably using the vice versa tarot to clarify. Just feeling really drawn to these decks today, so far at least. But let's get into this, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you, what you should look out for, get some more details, whether it's related to these animal cards or maybe it's a completely different storyline, but we'll see what comes up for you. All right, Aries, you might have Leo placements. What's going on for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week, the next 7 days? What do they need to know, look out for, or be aware of? What can Aries expect for this upcoming week? The next 7 days. Show me clearly. Any insight with some guidance for Aries for this upcoming week? Y'all are quiet. Oh, well, we got the Ace of Cups in the reverse here. Also, oh my God, look at like the tea light that I have is almost like dying out. And this Ace of Cups reverse can represent like your feelings for something are kind of fading away, or you don't have much to give, or you have like one drop left. Like there's not, the cup is empty, and literally I feel like this tea light's gonna die in your reading. So if it does, I feel like it's symbolic of something could be dying out, or something phasing out, or something. Just don't force it. Maybe you're reaching burnout as well. Like you've been spreading yourself. Oh yeah. How could I forget that message? How could I forget that message? The frog literally is about burnout. As self-care, the need to self-care. The more that you care for yourself, the less you care about the things that aren't meant for you. Period. Seriously, like some things you're realizing that like they're no longer resonating with you, or you no longer have the time or the energy to like continue to support something that's not in alignment with you. Notice when I show you this card upright, that Ace of Cups upright, notice how there's like this figure, this man, this person trying to hold up this cup, right? He's holding up this cup because that's what he wants to do. It comes from his heart. It comes from his love. It's something that he wants. Reverse is kind of like you don't have the strength, you don't have the desire, you don't have the want to continue to carry something that's just weighing you down. Maybe this is, okay, I'm just pointing this out. We're going to pull more cards, but at the bottom we have the King of Swords reverse. Maybe you were blinded by love or blinded by emotions in the past, or you were having a hard time accepting some sort of truth or clarity, or like you were kind of putting the blinders on, like, you know, trying to just not pay attention or look at the reality of something, but it's like you're now doing that. Let's pull some more for Aries. What's going on for Aries? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. So yeah, dude, it seems like you're putting an end to something. You might be feeling like this is unfair or unjust, or you might be feeling like you're going backwards. You feel like something's gone backwards, or let's get some more. I'm going to shuffle this a bit more. What else is going on for Aries for this week ahead? You could be putting an end to a relationship. I believe that's what we were saying in your last reading. It seemed like, because I know we did your reading like a week ago. I don't remember the details exactly, but there's something about like relationships and like something. I think that's what your last reading was about, Aries. I can't remember. It could be the same group that I'm picking up on, or who knows, but I can't really remember. So I guess maybe it's irrelevant. Let's What's going on for Aries for this next week? Show me clearly any insight, wisdom, guidance for Aries for this next week, the next 7 days. What can they expect? Show me clearly. What's going on for Aries? Dude. 6 of Pentacles reverse. It flipped itself in the reversal. Did y'all see that when it flipped out? So there's something here that's been brought out of alignment or brought out of balance. The 6 of Pentacles reverse in this deck is kind of being careless and just willy-nilly. Like, I'll explain more. Okay, give me a little bit of time. Let me get one more card for you. There we go. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck, Death. Scorpio energy. We got 3 of Wands, Magician, and the Sun. Queen of Swords underneath that, you sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Trust your judgment. Trust your discernment. Also trust your intuition here, Queen of Cups. Okay, because we got Judgment, Queen of Swords, and then the Queen of Cups. So you're really needing to weigh out a decision here. I feel like you're deciding to remove or cut something from your life that just doesn't serve you. It most likely is a relationship or something that's affecting you emotionally here. Okay, since the Ace of Cups reverse was the first card that came out, we have no other cups in this reading. We got Scorpio energy, Leo out here. Those are the main zodiacs. We got Earth, heavy Earth, and a little bit of fire. All right. So yeah, I think that there's like imbalance, or you feel like someone hasn't been taking your emotions or feelings seriously. Or someone could be playing with your emotions. Even when we look at this, the person in the Wheel of Fortune reverse, he's kind of like got this weird smirk on his face, almost like you could be dealing with someone that's been blocking you or trying to get in the way or trying to like manipulate you or sabotage you. Maybe if you're dealing with like a relationship, perhaps there could be something or someone getting in the way of that connection, or like you just feel like someone's being very immature or careless. There's this careless vibe when it comes to the 6 of Pentacles reverse, where like look at how they're spending their money. Maybe this is a message for you this week, like be careful where you're spending your money, or just make sure you don't get scammed, or do your research, or maybe you're needing to save your money or not make that investment or not make that payment or purchase just yet. You may want to wait with the Knight of Pentacles, like slow down on your spending. That's a side message, random ass message, but take it however it applies. Yeah, this is a different vibe, because normally when I see this, if we had none of these cards out here, I would see the 6 of Pentacles like, yeah, you making money, you spending it, you're putting it out there, like it feels good, right? This is normally a card of like luxury, especially in this card, in this deck. It's a bit of a different interpretation. But then the fact that it's surrounded with like the Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Ace of Cups reverse, it's kind of like there's something about putting a pause or taking a break or withdrawing your energy because there's an imbalance of something that's like throwing you off, or it's a distraction, or it's taking away, it's distracting you, it's taking away from you, it's taking away from things that are important in your life. There's this reckless or careless energy coming through with the 6 of Pentacles reverse, where it's not really worrying about the reaction or the what the fuck is the word? Oh my god, my brain. The consequences, right? Of consequences of actions. There's this careless nature coming through here. I don't know if that's your energy, Aries, or if you're dealing with a situation or a person like that, but that needs to be put to an end here, because it's not supporting you. It's like you're trying to build something for yourself, Knight of Pentacles. You're trying your best to build something. You're building your future. You're building your legacy. And it feels like there's something around you, or maybe this is just a habit, or this could be something in your life or someone in your life who is just like blocking your blessings or getting in the way, or like weighing you down, or just undoing all the effort that you're doing. It's like there's something that's, yeah, like, how do I explain it? How do I, like, I just imagine, like, I literally am just imagining, like, someone taking bricks and putting it down. They're walking, they're laying down these bricks, and then you turn around and someone is picking up those same freaking bricks that you're putting down, that you're trying to grow your empire or whatever. You're trying to build your tower, you're trying to build your castle, right? In this image, this visualization I'm getting, you're trying to lay down your foundation so that you can be very successful, long-term, longevity of abundance and all the blessings and shit. And then there's someone behind you picking up those same bricks that you have put effort in to lay down so precisely, so exact, right? There's this vibe where it's like you lay one brick down and one brick gets removed. Like What? That's the vibe, okay? So that's like, it's messing up your plans, or there's something that's getting in the way. It's something getting in the way. So we'll clarify that. Then we have Death at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, Magician, and the Sun. This is the vibe of change of plans. Change of plans. Let's retrack our steps here. Let's retrace. My bad. I said that wrong. Retracing our steps. That's kind of the vibe of this Mercury retrograde, by the way. Especially as it's in Taurus, bringing our attention more to our money, our finances, our physical world. And also depending on where you have Taurus in your chart, that's also something to take into consideration. It doesn't matter. But so there's this revisitation of plans and making adjustments or making some sort of change. And with that Mercury retrograde, which goes direct on the 14th, and then 2 days after that, Jupiter moves into Taurus. So that's a big energy shift, big change. I think it's in Taurus for about 2 years. So this is activating a 2-year cycle, okay? But there's a shift of plans, or there's a like sudden change of heart, sudden change of mind, sudden change of focus. That's this vibe I'm feeling here, and this is taking things to a different level or a different direction that actually leads to a lot more happiness here. Magician and the Sun. So in the end, like, I see that you're happy about this. You're actually pleased about this. You're initiating this. You're calling the shots, Aries. So yeah, you're realizing that there's something in your life that is making things more difficult, sabotaging your growth, limiting you or weighing you down, however that applies. But you're recognizing, like, this can't go on anymore. This is reckless. Keeping this in my life is not a good support system. It's not helpful. It's slowing me down. It's getting in the way of my plans. So this is you taking a look at the freaking truth here. But going back to the unicorn and the black egg, this is like you taking a look at the harsh truth and recognizing, like, this can't continue to be in my life, or this pattern or this person or this thing, this habit doesn't support where I'm trying to go or where I'm trying to head towards. And so we go with the frog. And so it's emotional, it's heavy, because your heart is saying one thing, but your mind and logic and the physical proof, evidence, is showing you that, hey, this can't go on anymore. Something has to change. So yeah, it's like access denied until you make this change or adjustment or remove this thing. So let's do some clarifying. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we got enough to do some digging. Let me look into this. What should I look into first? I think let's look into this Ace of Cups reversed. Here. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse for Aries? Oops. Okay, hold on. Okay. Ace of Cups reversed for Aries for this week ahead. Dude, okay, this deck does not want to shuffle anymore, and just got to point out on top of the deck we got the 8 of Cups. We're clarifying this Ace of Cups reverse. So it's like possibly letting something go, moving on from something, or emotionally moving on from a situation, or literally like getting up and walking away. So talking about this Ace of Cups reverse for Aries. Star reversed. Whoa. Dude, this is giving such like similarities to Leo's reading. Similar messages or similar vibe. Different cards, but same vibe. Now I don't even remember their reading. What the fuck? Ace of Cups reversed for Aries. Why is this Ace of Cups in the reverse here? The 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away from something that you don't have a lot of hope or faith in, or you feel like it's not going anywhere. Like you're not, yeah, 7 of Wands. It's creating obstacles. This path, the world. This is over. This is done. You know it. 6 of Cups at the bottom, 9 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. And the Ace of Swords. You're like looking back at past times when you were thriving, when life was better off, when you were better off, when things were actually moving in your favor, when you were happier, when you were just feeling more confident, more supported, more stable. So you're looking back at past times and comparing it to where you are now. And where you are now, you're like, this is not it. I don't want to stay in this position. I almost wish I was back to where I was 6 months ago or a year ago. Or, you know, you're like looking back at a past time when you were really happy and you're like, I need to get back to that. I need to get back to that. I need to get back to my old self. But it's like, it's really thundering outside. Okay. It's thundering, y'all. There's a storm upon us. But yeah. Anyways. you're just realizing like this can't go on anymore. You're looking at the facts here, you're looking at the reality of something, and it does hurt. This is a star reverse. This is a very different interpretation of the star reverse, where it's kind of like spirit is literally giving you warnings. Like we see there's a spirit in this card. So spirit is kind of warning you, or maybe you've been getting messages from your spirit guides or your angels. Maybe you've been ignoring them, or you've been doubting it, or haven't fully trusted it. And so here's your message now. If that resonates with you, or you're like, I don't know if I trust it. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's all in my head. Nope. Here's your message. Here's your confirmation that, yep, spirit, your spirit guides are trying to tell you a message, and you got to pay attention to it, because maybe you've been in denial. Or you just need to get more firm in trusting your own intuition. This is just confirming that for you, okay? But yeah, the Six of Swords out here, which is all about moving away from the conflict or the choppy waters or the inconsistencies, is just what I heard. Okay. Moving away from inconsistency. Again, inconsistent energy is very unreliable. It's very unpredictable. It's not supportive. It's very like reckless. It's recklessness, right? We can't trust that. When we're trying to build something firm, something solid, we can't have this foundation shaky, or we're doomed. It's going to crush us. It's going to fall and kill somebody, you know? So 7 of Wands, you feel like there's a lot of obstacles if you were to continue down this path. And you've been facing a lot of obstacles, and you kind of feel like you've been fighting for something that's not worth the effort, or like you don't have a lot of faith in this path or this position or whatever. But then we have the Worlds, which is endings, completions, and closure, or like wrapping something up. So something's coming full circle. This could have been something that even happened around or started maybe 6 months ago, right? That was around the eclipses, and we just went through all that eclipse energy. Finally, it's behind us, thank goodness, because that was crazy shit. That was intense stuff that I was dealing with, and other people. I was just like, yeah, I'm so glad that is over. Obviously there's the aftermath and just kind of fading away, but yeah. So this, for some of you, this is stemming from something that happened 6 months ago, or whatever, this wrapping up, or you're leaving behind, or removing, or putting a stop to. This is going to be a new cycle, new activation for you, which makes sense because this whole lunar cycle is shifting into your sign and Libra for the next like year and a half. So lots of new cycles that we're heading into. We got Jupiter in Taurus, we got the node switching signs very soon into your sign and Libra. Like there's a lot going on in the stars, and it's all like destiny written in the stars, kind of like meant to be. So divine timing out play. Let's look into death. What is ending here? What is Aries putting into an end, or what should Aries need to know about this? Death for Aries. What is shifting? What is changing? Something's transforming, y'all. Talk about death. We got the Two of Wands. Well, this is a choice that you're making. This choice of, look, it's really dying out. Okay. This choice affects your long-term future here. You're really needing to consider what path you want to take, what is coming with you, what is leaving, what's going to take you to your happiness, because in this card the sun is in the distance. So it's like, what is your ultimate goal here? What is it that's going to make you the happiest? Because obviously where you're at right now, it just ain't it. It's not working. You're unfulfilled. You're not happy about it. Even the Ace of Cups reverse, it's like you're not happy about this at all. So tell me death. Good thing you got the power to completely change your life around. You are not powerless in this situation. We got the Three of Pentacles. Talk about the Death card for Aries. Why is Death here for Aries? Strength reverse, as well as the Five of Swords. So there's some things you gotta face. Five of Pentacles at the bottom, with the Queen of Cups reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse and the Ten of Cups. It seems like you're turning your back on some things. Justice reverse. Whoa. So you're experiencing unfairness in some sort of relationship, partnership, foundation, community here, because the Ten of Cups can definitely rule like your communities or your home or groups of people. It doesn't have to be just one person. It could be a whole setting. And I think that's what like your last reading kind of touched on here. But so with Justice reverse, there's that Libra energy. So again, 6 months ago, or Libra season. I guess that's heading more like seven-ish months ago. Almost 8 actually, or whatever. But so there's like imbalance here. There's unfairness, and This is about bringing things back into alignment, bringing things back into balance. And at the moment, there is this vibe of loss, or it's like you're turning your back on something. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, both in the reversal. So this is stone cold, bitch. You gotta be stone cold. Or maybe you're dealing with someone who's like stone freaking cold. But either way, this Five of Pentacles is representing some sort of loss, some sort of misfortune, or even like could be representing loss of money or even failure for some of you. You may feel like something failed or something didn't work out. And it could be very disappointing or very hard to get over. You might be really hard on yourself around this time. I know it's hard not to, but this is happening for you, if you can believe it or not. It's hard to believe sometimes. I get it. But yeah, it feels like there's something here that's being stripped away, or you're turning your back, or you're needing to turn your back on something that is not adding to your life, or it's stripping away. It's making you spread yourself too thin, or it's not a positive influence. So we got to get you back into alignment, baby. And that's what's happening here. So there's some things you gotta face, and it's uncomfortable as hell. We got Leo energy out here again. And again, like Leo's reading, even if you don't have any strong Leo placements in your natal chart, in your big three or whatever, this is giving similar vibes to Leo. Leo never really gets that many views either. So I'm just saying, but like, give it a check. If you're resonating with this reading, even if you don't got Leo placements, check out Leo's reading, because their reading, to summarize, or just to put it in like one line, is like basically getting more than you asked for. So this situation that you're losing out on, it's a temporary loss because there's something better coming your way, and it's all just part of the plan to get you in the right place at the right time with the right people, you know. So I would recommend, like, go listen to Leo's reading, even if you don't got Leo in your chart, because it's a very similar message. I think you could gain a little bit more clarity on your situation, because we're running out of time here. But yeah, there's some things you gotta face. It's uncomfortable, and this does deal with some sort of loss. It does feel like it's a loss. It does feel like there's something that's leaving your life. It could be a person. It could be a job for some of you. It could be relating to your money, but I think it's a relationship. I think it's more something that's personal, or it hits your heart more. But although I don't really see you like too upset over this. Actually, I beg to differ. I fucking didn't even notice this. The top of the deck, which I don't take the top of the deck, but it's a vice versa deck, right? The Five of Cups. What's underneath that? The Page of Cups reverse. Yeah. And underneath that, the Two of Cups. There's something about a relationship here. Oh, and the Moon. You could be dealing with a Pisces. There's something about a relationship that's like served its time. It served its time, and now you gotta let it go, or even if it's just temporary, right? Just because you might be going through an ending with someone, it doesn't mean like it's completely over and done with. You never know where the future holds, or if you cross paths down the line, but at the moment, it's done. It's done for now. And so it's about retracing your steps and moving forwards to better things, y'all, to better things. So I'm gonna leave your reading here. Take it easy. This is some intense energy for you, Aries. I'm sending you lots of love, but this is happening for your highest good. And again, the more you gotta, this next week or so, really focus on nurturing yourself, self-care, really up to self-care. When you care the most about yourself, you now recognize and realize that's not worthy of stressing over things that aren't actually in alignment, or like that aren't for you. The things that aren't for you, get it out. It's blocking, it's delaying, it's not for you. So the things that aren't for you are being removed, and although it's disappointing and painful and uncomfortable, your future self is like so thankful for this. So there will come a time where you're gonna appreciate this that you're going through right now. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love. Take it easy, and leave a like, comment, subscribe. You can book a private reading with me. The info's in the description box down below, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.